Yo guys, welcome to RGTV Artisaurus here, and this is going to be my review on the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Spoilers ahead. Initial thoughts, I think it's going to do great at the box office. Already has made $300 million in opening weekend. I enjoyed it personally because it's just fun. I love how the actors promote it. Just like, oh, you may not like it, but go see it for yourself and just have a good time with it. Unlike these more recent movies like Dungeons and Dragons, who were like, oh, we loved emasculating our male leads, and then that led to it flopping. It's only made $100 million at the box office, I think, which is pretty crap if you ask me. And this also is enjoyable for families as well, because they don't put secret little agendas in there trying to push messages like Disney does. So let's just get right into this. I'll start with the cons. They're very, very little, and this is mostly just going to be me praising it. The first one, obviously, I'm just going to get out of the way. Peach is a bit too much of a girl boss for my tastes. Like, at the end, she becomes Elsa for a bit, and, destroys Bowser. She freezes him. She, detonates the King Bomb, and, freezes a bunch of other Koopa Troopas, and just girl bosses her way out of the situation. You can tell that she's a Mary Sue, especially because in the scene where she's training Mario after, she's like, "Oh, I got the course right away." Well, it's used for laughs, but whatever. She got it right away. She's perfect and she's a girl boss and whatever. They elevated her a bit too much for my taste, and I rolled my eyes at a few moments in the theater because, of course, they needed to. But whatever. It was. I can look past it. I'm able to look past it and just see it's a good film on its own. Another con is that it's just it's a bit too fast paced. The beginning is kind of rushed actually. The middle section they kind of just rush. Like he meets Toad immediately, and it's like, oh, we got to see the princess, and then he immediately meets Princess Peach, who just happens to be going to freaking Kong's kingdom, and then they're there like immediately, and the transitions are kind of because it rushes into the next scene. It's like, oh, one scene, we're in one scene, and it wants to be over with. Go to the next one, kind of a thing. So it just felt a bit rushed, but it's a good story. It's a good film overall. All right, now to the pros. Let's stop being con man here. The voice acting is good. Chris Pratt is better than I thought. I love seeing Charles Martinet cameo as Mario's dad and Jumpman, where you got to say "woohoo" again. So, or actually twice. It's really fun to see him back there. Jack Black is amazing as Bowser, even though I thought he might not be. Seth Rogen, he just sounds like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Even does that laugh of his. Peach, she's all right. She's just, you really can get anyone to do Peach. Luigi, surprisingly, he isn't in it that much, but because he gets captured and whatever. Charlie Day, though, he's funny as it. Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong was also funny. Sebastian Maniscalco as Foreman Spike, and then Kevin Richardson as the Magic Koopa, which they're funny. They're not in it for too much, but they're funny when they're on screen. Also, that he's at the end with the credit scene, that was fun as well. The animation looks absolutely spectacular. Illumination, so that they have some experience, but it's a great story. I think it's just if they just gave things like room to breathe and not try to rush on to the next scene, then I think it would have done a bit better in my opinion. But whatever, I'll take what I can get here. It's still good. Maybe if they didn't make Peach too much of a girl boss, but well, I never expected that. Yeah, it's all right. And also the Bowser part about him wanting to marry Peach is a bit ridiculous, but it is faithful to the source material, at least, because that's what he wants in the actual game. And they throw a lot of Easter eggs in there as well, like King Boo shows up for a frame or two. They do Mario Kart. They have a Yoshi egg that hatches in the end. Spoilers. They got Charles Martinet in there. They have Jumpman. Well, the Goombas actually are surprisingly get very little screen time. They're just seen in the background. And it's a bit confusing to me because I always considered them like the number one like expendable enemy, but apparently like the Koopa Troopas get that on it and they actually talk a bit, so that's probably why. The best thing though is that it remains a Mario and Luigi film because they get the business done at the end. They defeat Bowser with the Superstar and they shrink him down. I liked Jack Black singing his song about how much he loves Peach. It seemed like he was performing a Tenacious D one, and it was really funny to see him like singing in Bowser's voice. The Toads were good. It's basically just the kids doing the voice other than like Keegan Michael Key, and he's funny as well. He's like, I fear nothing, and he's like super loyal to Peach and whatever. So he's basically him from the games. They nailed this right on the head with the source material. This is how you be respectful to your source material and not try to insert your little agenda. Self-insert character Ray Palpatine, bitch. Mario film is great. It's great. It's great, and it makes me want to play the games again. Basically, if you're a kid, you can have a fun time because it's Mario. Who doesn't like it? And if you're an adult, you can appreciate it as well because it's faithful to the source material. It has a bunch of Easter eggs from the games. It's got everything you could want, really. What I really like mostly, though, is it's about both the Mario and Luigi. I mean, they don't get equal screen time or whatever, but they beat Bowser together in the end, and it's really fun there. Even though in the games Mario is a bit of a dick to Luigi at times, but they got this one right. They got this one right. Peach doesn't like give him a kiss on the cheek or whatever because he didn't save her. But and you can't have that these days because no. But whatever. It's still a great film. Not bad mouthing it in any way. It was great. I loved it. Were there a few things they could have improved on? Yeah, sure. Maybe just extend the runtime just out by a little bit, and maybe make Peach less of a girl boss, and you would have had it even better. But it's good. I really recommend this one. You guys go see it. Let's get it to 1 billion, and hopefully they make a sequel since they teased Yoshi at the end there, which I'm really excited for. Go see this one. Stay tuned for my Mandalorian Season 3 review. I'll have much more negative things to say about that one. If you guys clicked on this video hoping for a rant type thing, don't worry. That's coming soon. RG Input will post a few videos here and there as well if he's up to it. And then stay tuned for the RGTV podcast, and also stay tuned for a very, 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 very big announcement coming very soon, guys, and we're so excited to announce it. And this is going to be a great time. I think you'll all be very, very pleased with the news, but you're going to have to wait just a little while longer. Set this date on your calendars, guys. Set April 14th. That's Friday. Set that on your calendars. We're going to announce something big. Alright, so just set your calendars and just wait for then. Until next time, I'm RG Soros signing off.